see this team like a band.
I love that.
And if we were the Rolling Stones, I'd be Mick Jagger, because I'm the front man. I've got the moves.
Tiny waist, yeah, a whole bit. I get it.
And Roy would be Keith Richards, because he's old and everyone's surprised he ain't dead yet.
What the fuck are you saying?
Roy, mate, if you're going to go to the shower, you should take your sweater off first, pal. I'm just taking the piss, mate, yeah. I'll be better, promise.
Glad to hear it. Marcus, what you got?
How are you feeling about taking on Crystal Palace this weekend?
A palace made out of crystal seems mighty fragile, if you ask me. Yeah, right there.
Trent Krim, The Independent.
Oh, I remember, Trent.
Just curious, could you explain the offside rule?
Well, Trent, I'm going to put it the same way the U.S. Supreme Court did back in 1964 when they defined pornography. It ain't easy to explain, but you know when you see it. Yeah, this gentleman, right?
Ernie Lounge, The Sun. Thank you. This question's for Ms. Mannion.
It's Welton.
Of course, my apologies. Any thoughts on the newest Rupert girl?
Well, Rupert and I are no longer together, so he may consort with whatever model, actress, model he pleases.
No, the girl who came forward today is another one who was with Rupert while you were married? Now, I mean, she says it started 5 years ago, and they kept it going until, well, still.
And all this time I thought men couldn't multitask. I'm afraid that's all we have time for. Thank you so much.
Hey, how are you? I want to make sure you're doing okay. You know, that was pretty rough back there.
I expect nothing less from the press.
Yeah.
So did you need somebody to post that? Because that person's not me.
No, come on. This is a care package for my little boy.
Oh.
Maybe something in here can help cheer you up. Yeah? Got a small battalion of army men. It says here in the card that I'm supposed to set them up in my apartment to help keep you safe. Homemade kazoo.
Excellent.
Only got one of those though, so you can't have that.
Oh.
Oh, wait now. Look at that right there. You know, this right here is some of the best barbecue sauce in Kansas City, which makes it some of the best barbecue sauce in the world. Oh, yes. You got some kind of food or something that just teleports you right back home, make you feel all warm and fuzzy?
No. Will that be all, Tim?
No, actually, you know, the whole reason I'm here is because I'm having a little trouble figuring out Jamie Tart's operating instructions, and I was just seeing if you happen to have any advice.
Oh, sorry, I'm afraid.
At last, we meet for the first time for the last time.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Abomination. Oh, jeez, kid was wearing
Anyone
this.
knows Jamie, it's her.
That's why you're the boss, right? That's good. Hey, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll give you one of these stickers. Let's see what you got.
Day
Okay, this right here.
4
will be your
of our
first line
half hour.
defense. It's that little turkey Ernie Lounge comes back around, huh? How about that? We'll aim him right at the door there for you. All right, thanks.
Oh,
boss.
my lord. I had the fingerprints cleaned off of this. He has fingerprints smeared back on it. Oh, my lord. Gotta love the kids.
Hey, how you doing?
Alright, how are you?
Yeah, not bad. So you went with the lion, huh?
Yeah.
I'm a little hurt, but it looks cool.
Looking safe. But I do think it's better look than
How are you today?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I'm famished.
Yeah, most lions are.
Right, let's get some food.
Okay.
You hungry?
Yeah, is it free? Gotta be pretty fun for you, yeah?
Yeah, I'm getting paid a shit ton to get dressed up like an animal and sell caffeinated vodka. But I do get to go home with the paws.
Well, there's the perks right there, yeah.
Can I have a bite?
Yeah, there you go. Hey, you're welcome.
I know that you didn't just pop down to feed me.
No, you're right.
Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. Can't complain. Played some Fallout this
That's my
morning.
wheelhouse.
There you go then. Go on, give us one more bite.
Yeah. Played a little Fallout this morning. Getting some season work done. You know, that kind of stuff. Wasting my time. But I guess since I set this bust up as a half an hour at a time little project for 1 week, I guess I can't really sit here and work on it in secret. Well, I could, but that would be a little dishonest to say that this is what I did in a week, half an hour at a crack, right? Okay, so I add some purple into the shadows. I don't have any pure black or white in here. Trying to see if I can do that chromatically. Probably not even painting on camera because I'm that good. Boy, it can be a loaded question. How long does it take? I guess it depends on what I'm looking for. A lot of time I'm painting display level stuff. So 100 hours, 200 hours. So like this one here is like a display level one that I'm working on. This is more of a display level one. I bet you I've probably got 30 hours into this one already. Are all them very efficient uses of time? No, not necessarily, but I mean, it's not doing too bad. It's getting there. Do some rework on it. You know, so like that's a work in progress. That's not completed by any means. But then like I do like this work here for playing Warhammer. This is probably like say maybe 10 hours. Well, I bought the sculpt. I bought the model. I bought this model and I didn't modify it at all. But that was just me painting on it. So like I'll take it from like I built the little basing stuff other than the parts that come with the model, you know. So I did this little bit of this is just a kind of a quickie model just to have something that looks decent if I ever get to play a game. You know, like this one's maybe 10 hours ish. But I was doing some experimenting on how I want to paint this army so that when I get to doing all these other models that I've got a system down, you know. So like the fish woman, water nymph, whatever the hell you want to call her. You know, she started out as resin. This is one I 3D printed. Bought that one and 3D printed it. So there, a lot of, you know, and then I got all the way from, whoa, why is there parts for that model up there? So then, like this is, I 3D printed this, cut it in my slicing program, this bust from for a tree woman, and then, you know, painted the background, Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I see my son here is going through all the stuff that I have sitting out. So this is like I've got 4 of these that are going to go together in a frame. And they're all painted differently. When they go together in a frame, it'll be kind of like a pop art, expressionist kind of piece. So, since you're new here, and this is actually something I've got to get finished, so like this when it's all done is going to be like, a piece of artwork. I got to build a frame for it and stuff yet. But this one I'm going to repaint because it's so different from the rest of this that I don't know if I like it anymore. But and then this will be how it displays, and it can hang on the wall then. Maybe in a shadow box, maybe not. Probably not in a shadow box, but it almost should be probably to be like have glass in front of it so it doesn't get dusty. Yeah. So it started out as a pop art piece, but then it changed because my bit of painting was, I guess, a bit more expressionistic, so it retained some of the pop artness to it. It started out as just for fun, but now I do sell them. I have a number of pieces that are in a miniatures museum out in Vegas that's new. So I will sell them to whoever will buy them. Do I get my money worth out of it? The amount of time? No, not really. But makes a little side income. I have fun doing it. I guess that's the important part. It pays for me to do more of it and helps pay a little bit of extra bills. Not a lot, but every once in a while. So yeah, all that little bit of fun stuff. And I really only have time to paint before I go to work, so. So like those orc models are like for fun. That's a new box set that Games Workshop just came out with a little while ago. So me and a couple of friends were building and painting the models from it as kind of a fun little challenge. Not anything real serious if nobody gets them all done. Not a big deal, but fun little challenge to get yourself to paint some more. At least that's the hope. So I'm trying to make this look like gold-ish, some sort of yellow metal. On this headdress. So it's got some yellows, some rust colors, and I'm using purple or a violet, whatever the hell it ends up being color. I don't see purple that good, so. Actually, I don't see reds that well. My red-green color contrast is not what everybody else sees. A deficiency in red, particularly. Yeah, that's I said I started it out as for fun, and I wanted to learn how to. I had painted some of these models and stuff before, and not particularly well. Painted them rather basically, but they were more so the Warhammer models for playing a game. So I was just painting them to play a game, you know. Did all of them ever get painted? No, they didn't. But yeah, it was a way to. It was a way to have painted models on the table to play with. And then I saw some models that actually a fairly famous miniatures painter that lives not far from here had painted, and I was like, hell, I want to become good like that. So I sought him out. I took a class, and 7, 8 years later, well, here I am painting miniatures on Twitch, entering painting competitions, etc., etc. And I got my artwork in museum. So, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, you want to see one of my first models? Oh. Okay, why is that? Oh my god. It's broken, but this is how I started out painting. That's about as good as I could paint. And then update to a non-finished model, but that wasn't very finished at all. That one really isn't either. I mean, the models have gotten better over time. Well, I guess my gaming models, there's a progress. So yeah, I guess this is where I started. And that's where I'm at now. This is just a gaming model. I'm not trying to spend a shit pile of time on it. Like this is a bust I gotta finish yet too. I just set it aside because I got bored with it. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. Working on, as in I was working on it, set it down, and then never worked on it again. I gotta finish it. That's why this little one is. I don't want to say necessarily an important model to work on, but it kind of is in the fact that it has a time limit. You know, I'm spending 1 week working on it, and as far as it gets in a week, that's as much as is getting done. Just so that there's a start and stop time, you know. hair needs a little bit of reflection on it. Because I would imagine that this chick, wherever she's at, and she's wearing this much amount of clothes, is not in a cold climate. So she's likely in a warm place and it's sweaty. Which means that her hair is probably a little greasy, which means it's going to have a sheen on it. I kind of like painting gross stuff more because it's kind of freeing. Everything doesn't have to be perfect, stuff like that. So in that regards, I like painting. Ugly stuff, I mean, I don't see reds and stuff that great, yet I seem to want to try to learn how to paint reds well, so I paint them all the time. And maybe could be why my reds, I guess, are so vibrant, because to see them properly, and I have no idea how, I have no idea how vibrant they really are, because I don't know how everybody else sees. But I paint them till they look bright, I guess, say. I feel like I can see all the colors, it's just I don't see reds in particularly true. Some purples and blues look exactly the same to me. They don't look any different. So it's a little bit of work. Yep, no problem. I actually have to get ready for work. I gotta get ready for work at 6 here, so I got a couple minutes and then I gotta get ready for work. So take care of yourself and have a good day. Stay safe. Stay frosty, Cleveland. Okay, 6 o'clock. Tomorrow we'll spend an extra few minutes working to make up for today. No. So, have a good day, take care of yourselves, and see you tomorrow.